Well, alright, we are started. We're starting, I mean. Yep. Alright. Okay, we are live. We are here. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Backlog again. Unfortunately, because of the rain, I wasn't able to stream yesterday. But we're back, and we're gonna pick up where we left off. And this might be the last time I'm gonna be streaming on Switch for this game. The reason being is that I recently found out that one of the arts for the game, like one of those CG illustrations that happened, got censored in the Switch release. And I know that like people have different thoughts about this, but to me, it's very important that to me, like, I despise the idea of like Japanese games getting altered for the West, and I despise the idea of like companies that didn't make the game imposing what what should be able to be shown in a mature rated game. And so when I found out that the Switch version had like, as far as I only saw one scene online, but to me, one like is a principle of it. One scene is one scene too many. So I'm gonna keep playing today, but I bought the Steam version. I've been playing it basically like speed running it to get back to where I am on this one. And I'm almost at day 30 over there. So yeah, we're gonna continue on this one, and then tomorrow we might have switched over to the Steam version. And I don't even know if I'm gonna keep my Switch copy. Like the store is way too far for me to refund it. I think I just might like give it to a friend of mine who I know doesn't care about this type of stuff. Anyway, that was a very big disappointment to me, but let's go. The worst thing is that they never told anyone about it too. Like, you should, to me, like, this is a courtesy to your customers. You should tell them when this type of thing happens, so people can make an informed purchase. Because I can tell you, I would not have bought a Switch version if I knew that beforehand. But alas, let's continue. I'll try not to let that get me down, especially because I don't think we're gonna get to that point.
School and its students.
What?
I have an announcement to make.
This is new.
Get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Okay.
Down and dirty, it's day 30. And you know what that means?
What does
I've
it mean,
unlocked
Siri?
some new classrooms to celebrate. Where did you get access to this time, you ask? On the first floor, it's the metal shop. And on the second floor, the biolab.
Okay.
As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there.
In person, he says. Alright. Well, I'll try to not let this stuff get me down, especially because I don't think we're gonna reach the point where the scene that got censored appeared in here. Well, that can wait. First, I have to meet up with everyone in the cafeteria. Alright, let me just before I go in there, now that I had my little rant. Let me just say we're live. Opa, 1 second. Alright, we are live! Wahey, waho, waka baka bo. Let's see if there's anyone here. Nope. Oh, hello, not Karua, Nozomi. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Yeah, morning. I still can't make myself believe Nozomi and Karu are different people. They're just too alike. Oh, 1 second. I have to go. See you later. Oh, hello, Remake. If she were Karu, I can't imagine why she would act so cold towards me. Maybe the fact that I get so awkward around Nozomi is why she's putting distance between us. I can't help it though, being around her is so confusing. Yeah, kinda sucks. Oh yeah, Remake, in case you missed what I was saying earlier, next stream we might be switching over to the Steam version of the game. Anybody else up here? Oh, Kyoshika is here. Hello. The carriage that conveyed us here is now stationed in a parking lot on the first floor. It is a wonder that the horses pulling it were able to go so fast, and all without ever being seen. We should bring them some hay and water later. Does she seriously not know how a bus works? Okay, I am concerned about you, Kyoshika. Anybody here? Actually, nope. Nope. Hey. Second floor. There we go. Cafeteria. Alright. It looks like everyone is here. Still feels weird having so many people around all of a sudden. Then let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little. Whoa, don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. If you're gonna kill someone, you gotta take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you, you know? Was that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us could be a good thing though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend the school. Allies, huh? Anyway, I took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nigo said. Apart from that huge wall of fire outside, of course. So those are the infamous Undying Flames. The sight of them sets my teeth on edge. You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation on them? What exactly are those flames, Takumi? Okay, let's just get the thoughts around the house. How do you feel about our new friends, Shoma? Oh, I'm sorry. I must be such an eyesore. I'll go stand on the corner and try to attract as little attention as possible. Okay. Just like that, we got 4 more people we have to live with. And they're all total weirdos, too. Yeah. I'm glad you're back, Takumi, but we still haven't solved the mystery of what happened to Hiruko. Iman? We certainly have gathered a motley crew of allies, haven't we? It's like one of those yokai picture scrolls in here. My dear brother always tells me not to talk to strangers, and these people are pretty strange, but still. Darumi? This is way too many characters to keep track of! Let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little! Those guys from the other academy are kinda weird. Making friends with them is kinda asking a little too much. All this time there was a whole another school just like ours. You really never know what's gonna happen around here. And you, poor. Those undying flames send a chill down my spine. Could they be some art brought about by demonic blood magic? No, this is not Demon Slayer. You should go ahead and answer Nozomi's question. We're all dying to learn more about those flames. I have nothing to say to you, peasant. Tell Nozomi what she wants to know. Okay, Nozomi. All we can tell is that the flames, about the flames is what Sirei told us when we first got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Yep. Never?
That's what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
Fire that never goes out. Sounds like something out of a fairy tale. I never have believed it if I didn't see them with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it. Perhaps this is an advanced form of ninjutsu. Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation? I don't know, you gotta ask Itachi. The flames are here to help keep the intruders away from the Last Defense Academy, right? If that's true, then they must be a part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds. Yeah, maybe. To tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works either. You got them burning outside of your defense room too. That's gotta be to protect whatever's in there, right? We think so. We tried dousing those ones with a fire extinguisher before, but they sprung up again pretty much right away. It's gonna take a whole lot more than that to get inside. This really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Siri said he'd explain everything, but then he disappeared. And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless! Sorry. Hey, that wasn't our fault. Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. This school's the real deal, alright? Yes, just like Nigo said.
Second to last defense academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true last defense academy.
I guess we are gonna get more of Siri later. Maybe he'll come back into the story, or maybe on the next playthrough, I guess. Verily, it was a shock to learn that we'd been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy. A shock? It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standing. It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all. All those attacks were fought off, stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school. I still say Nigo could have told us that from the beginning. A lot of the information relating to this war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. Even Nigo couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself. Orders from above. Siri mentioned higher-ups too. Who is really controlling this war? But now the Decoy Academy is gone. That means the attacks on this one are gonna get a whole lot worse, right? Pretty much. They don't gotta decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is. And there are still like 70 days to go? Oh man, what rotten luck. I don't know if I can hold out that long. What's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe we should get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying. You are all so adorable. That way you freak out over every little thing. The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. If we can learn to fight as a team, then why fight at all? Why don't we just run? Huh? If we use that school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex. You're babbling, sir! A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath, nor does a woman! Even supposing the bus could cover all kinds of that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here. And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the world is done for. Don't tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know? Naturally, we consider that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed. In the end, we decided that if there were even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steal our resolve and do our part for the 100 days. Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us all fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it. I didn't really do anything special. But how can you be so sure? Do you guys have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true? You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not? Huh? I guess not. If Siri had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you would be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups, and why our attitudes are so different. Once Nigo told us about the world death, we knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen. World death. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. Wait. World death? What's that? A new prominent term to deal with? This is gonna overload my excess-sized brain. Oh. It's all starting to make sense now. You never even got to that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still back and forth on whether it's all true. Then you best prepare yourselves for a shock. What do you mean? According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. Decimated the population? It's that bad? Enough of that dramatic build-up. Just tell us what the world death thing is. Quiet, pea-brain. The adults are talking. If we tell you, we don't want any of that, hey, was that really true? What if it's all just made up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse? Come on, make with the explanations already. That is no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners, you inbred little street urchin? What? And your manners aren't any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl? Shut up. Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking, and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die. Is that so hard to understand? Why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I've stepped in things that would make I've stepped in things that would make better soldiers than you. He's right. Even ABC gum still has some flavor. He's more resilient than me too. Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this war. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. Mankind's last hope? Yes. We were chosen to represent humanity in this war. To shoulder the hopes and future of everyone back home. We're the only ones that can stop the entire species from being wiped out. And we don't have a choice in this. We have to fight. And you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think it's true? Again, you make a joke of our resolve. You won't be laughing when my blade has its way with you. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe Nozomi is a Karua clone, because what if what if we're all clones? What about world death? Are we gonna just keep throwing that name around like it means something, or are we actually gonna start explaining things? You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it in the tailpipe of a car if you can't afford to insure. Wait a second. Oh, okay. Sorry, I get a little tongue-tied reading her for some reason. You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up in the tailpipe of a car you can't afford to insure because you're poor. Huh? I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dual-witted morons like you. There's no point in telling you in us telling you anymore. Kurara, don't be like that. There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. I can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We've been better off just letting you shrivel up using you as invader bait. Oh, you act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know? We were here first. Yeah, we opened up this place to you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you have nowhere to go right now. We could say the same to you. You and your school would have been toast if we hadn't helped you out on the battle yesterday. Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. I'll murderize you. Ouch. Don't mangle murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board.
Why is Darumi? I just realized Darumi wears a different outfit in the CGs than she wears in the actual game.
Poverty must all their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
Seriously,
Oh,
what's
boy.
the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around?
You've
Oh,
made
boy.
it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
If you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Watch it, man. I may not
Oh,
hit
boy.
girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game!
At least Takamaru finally got someone he can antagonize and actually hit. Killing. Just one murder is all I ask. That's enough! All of you! I need all of you to calm down. Takumi's right, we won't get anywhere if we don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. That dreadnought class that beats as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room to have his way with you.
Yeah.
I never do anything like that. I really wouldn't. You know that, right? Please, everyone, we shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Why can't we be friends? Friends? With these guys? Don't make me laugh. Befriending the cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from a normal people like us. How dare you, sir! I will not let that insult slide. Choose your fate. Face the judgment of the holy Jumonji sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction. Satisfaction, my ass. Ima may be a jerk, but he's our jerk. And I've had just about all I can stand from your loathsome visages. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi. But yeah, get lost. See if we care. If we never see your dumb face again, it will be too soon. Alright. Trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It would be nice if we could talk tomorrow, though. Yeah, that did not go over well. The team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely out the door before the others started venting their feelings. What's with these guys? Are we really gonna have to spend the rest of our 100 days with people like that? I agree. Their attitude is positively sickening. Like you're one to talk. You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi. So this is my fault? I know I've got no right to contribute to the discussion, but why do you think that World Death Day mentioned is? I'm really curious now. Don't sweat it. I don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside our heads. Damn it, I still feel like I want to hit something. I think I'll go back to my room and cool off. I guess I'll do that too. No killing game then. Maybe next time. Takimaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left the room. I didn't have the heart to stop them. The tension was already dangerously close to the breaking point. Well, that could have gone over better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that. Same here. It's not gonna be easy getting them to work together. If Sirei or Hiruko were here, they would know what to do. But it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem on our own. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need more time alone to think. Eito and I parted ways, and I headed back to my room. It did not go well. After that disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconciling the two groups. There's gotta be some way. Maybe we just need more time. Come to think of it, some new rooms were unlocked today, weren't they? I think I'll go take a look at them. It could use something to take my mind off all of this. It's the metal shop on the first floor and the biolab on the second, right? Alright. They're all in their rooms. Oh. Okay, so Kurara, Nozomi, and Kyoshika are here. This isn't quite what I was expecting from a metal shop classroom. It's something more like you. Why would you? What would you? It's like something you'd find on a military base. There's all kinds of deadly-looking weapons lined up, and the air thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. Oh, and she's here too. Okay, so Kyoshika. I only wish we had a magic circle to contain you, Sir Takumi. Then I could easily cut you down the moment you try anything indecent. What did I do? I don't think she's pretending not to know me. Kara would never have to have put on such a convincing act. Is she really not Kara? Or maybe she just lost her memory? Look out, Nozomi! The perv is waiting for a chance to pounce on you and lap you up with saliva! And lap up your saliva! Ah, so he's like the yokai Yamachichi that steals its victim's life force by sucking on their breath. Except with saliva. The holy Jumonji sword and I will strike him down. I keep telling you I never do anything like that. Damn it, she's more cautious of me than ever now. At this rate I'll never get to talk to her. What am I supposed to do here? We can make traps here. I should try it out sometime. Okay, Kurara. Ah, the way the air smells in here really puts me at ease. Huh? Seriously? You like this? With all the metal and gunpowder and everything? I know it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself. But the Osuzukis are actually rose up to prominence thanks to our involvement in weapons development. Weapons development? Like guns and stuff? In the beginning, our family name was just Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until we encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex. That gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to Otsuzuki. And the rest is history. That's how names get changed? Workshops like this are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions we live in today. This industrial atmosphere is baked right into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It seems only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history. I'll create weapons, the likes of which the world has never seen, and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all.
Before our mighty others flee, great and powerful Suzuki!
Okay, now we know what's over here. The invaders will rue the day they cross the no Suzuki. Man, I'm glad she's on our side. She is on our side, right? Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours too. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. If they all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence. Again with the ritual suicide demands. I'm still not sure how doing it more than once is supposed to work. I mean, technically you can do it here, of all places. Alright, how about Biolab? Ooh, it's here. Oh, the other guys, but then Omokage was his name, right? So this is the Biolab. Looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. Yeah, Yugamo, Omokage the last name. Oh boy. What are you laughing at? I can't help it. I mean, just look at this equipment. It's hot with capital H. Now that this room is open, we can whip up a whole host of medical supplements whenever we need them. I am almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are we talking about? Oh, mostly stuff that gives our hemoanima a temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities too. Nigo did say that there were facilities like this tucked away in the dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet I finally got to see one. I guess second to last Defense Academy had a lab like this too, but it never got unlocked for us. Enhanced developments has been unlocked. Okay. What? That does sound like it would be useful. But is it ethical? We're basically using performance-enhancing drugs, right? Ah, you're worried about the morality of a little thing like that? You're such a Boy Scout, Takumi. With everything in this lab, we have the potential to go much, much further. A lot of this stuff was developed as a result of illegal experiments on human subjects. For most people, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And now that research is all ours. The fiendish, the outlandish, the downright unpleasant. It's all right here at our fingertips. And what could we use it for? For a start, we can probably make some killer modifications to ourselves. Just like my family did to me. You mean like the way your arm stretches? His arms? You know, it's always been my dream to mod somebody else's body. Oh, I'd be gentle, and I make sure any changes I made were tasteful. Say, Takumi, do you feel like discarding your humanity and becoming something more?
Hey!
Absolutely not! Not interested! Let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll make do with my fantasies. Alright, I visited both the new rooms that were unlocked today. I guess I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Between all the arguing and exploration, today is really taking it out of me. Is there anything that I can do to get everyone to see eye to eye? Or are their attitudes towards fighting just too different? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us above all others to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural to give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. I never thought of this as a responsibility. Fighting was just a means to an end, a way for me to get home. Would I feel differently if I knew about world death? Was I ever gonna find out what this war was all about? Oh, huh? Someone's at the door. Could it be her? I felt a flutter of anticipation, my hands trembling. I pulled open the door to reveal... It's just Eito. Good evening, Takumi. Do you have time to talk? Oh, it's you, Eito. Were you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint you. No, it's not like that. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just thought it would be nice to chat a little. I never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time you were gone. Oh, really? I thought maybe you disappeared like Hiruko. We went 5 whole days without contact from you after all. Sorry, I wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during that storm? How did you get separated from the group? I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and I woke up with an aching head. By then I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nigo found me and took me to the other school. Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm? It's possible, I guess, but I can't think of anything else that would explain it. Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. But while we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl? Huh? When you are around her, you're different. Almost like she's special to you. But you seem troubled. What's wrong? I'd like to help if I can. Although if it's something romantic, bear in mind that I don't have any experience in that area. Oh, was that really it? No, not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest. You might not believe what I'm gonna say, but will you still hear me out? Of course. Now that I've given the go-ahead, it all came spilling out. I told Eito about Kaura, my childhood friend I spent practically every day with back home. Before the war, that was the easy part. Then there was the matter of Nozomi and her uncanny likeness to Kaura. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people, no matter how much I tried. And as much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Kaura, she had no idea who I was. I told Eito all about this mystery, and the theories I come up with, and how the whole thing was messing me up. You weren't kidding when you said it was weird. I thought maybe she had some amnesia, but she never mentioned hitting her head or having gaps in her memory or anything like that. Now that I've been able to talk to her long enough to ask... Not that I've been able to talk to her long enough to ask about it. Come on, Eito, say something. Oh, sorry. This whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a little while back. What happened in it? The main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different. A parallel universe. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds, or even the past or the future. They are alternate realities taking place at the same time as our own. Oh boy, this is very Uchikoshi. Alternate realities. It's a fairly common trope. Depending on the story, a parallel universe could be completely alien or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book that I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds out that there's another version of himself there. Another him living his own slightly different life. You think that's the connection between Nozomi and Kawa? Like they are alternate versions of each other? I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Kawa and Nozomi are the same person, hence all the similarities, but at the same time they're different. They've lived completely different lives. That would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think? I don't know, Eito. Maybe that's how this stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life. I suppose you're right, it is a little unrealistic. But the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we used to consider reality. Perhaps my senses of what is and isn't realistic has gotten warped from all the strange things that happened to us lately. He's right. If you told me a few weeks ago that I'd be stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers and fight monsters, I wouldn't have believed that either. Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. I haven't been much help, have I? That's not true. It really helped to get all of this off my chest. And it's such a weird story. Most people probably wouldn't believe me. I couldn't have told just anyone about this. I'm honored. I'll gladly hear you out if you want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. You sure have been having peculiar experiences. First the ghostly invader and now this? Oh yeah, he did tell them about the ghost. Alright. I almost forgot about that thing. We still haven't figured out what it is. I haven't seen that invader since I got back, but next time I do, I'm gonna make sure he answers for what he's done. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he might be. I know, I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well. With that, Eito left, pausing at the door to give me one last gentle smile. Parallel universes. Alternate realities. Could any of this be true? It sounds so bizarre, but the more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Kawa and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? The same but different. Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. After venting with Eito, the frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep. Day 31. Bing bong. Hey.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Closing the window. Alright. It's kind of nice how series is a little bit different every time, the day of the number. It's morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. I just hope everyone else is less prickly today. Oh, they are all in their rooms. Okay, the last Defense Academy guys are not in the cafeteria. Huh? Oh, it's just us today? Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows. Fine by me, who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning? Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it. We can't go on like this forever. We're gonna have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Otsuki. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room. Oh, good morning. It's you, what are you doing here?
Hey!
Gaku, be nice. She can use the cafeteria if she wants. Oh, did you come here to betray your friends and join our side? One of us! One of us! Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no, there's something I want to discuss with you. Okay. Darumi. I hope she's not here to try and patch things up with us. I'm enjoying this tense atmosphere so much. I wonder what Nozomi wants. What's the deal with those second campus guys? I guess we better hear what she has to say. Tsubasa? What's Nozomi doing here? What does she want to talk about? Kako? I would like to make friends with the others, but there's nothing really I can do. Do we even need to reconcile with those ragtag misfits? There's nothing wrong with just the two teams acting separately. I'm not buying this goody-goody act. She's just as bad as the rest of them. Now, Gaku, don't be like that. I wish there's something I could do to smooth things over. But I probably only mess up and make everything worse. Alright, Nozomi, what's up? What did you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally gonna tell us the whole story about the world death thing? Sorry, I like to, but Kurara and the others are dead set against it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs. What do you want then? I was thinking, it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday. Yeah, I guess there's something in that. It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine that we go through every morning. We're gonna keep that up here, so we won't need the cafeteria until later. Wow, you trained this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war. You sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk for someone who can't even use Himo Anima. Gaku! There's always bound to be some friction between two groups with competing values when two groups with competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. I feel sorry for the fans. At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've all calmed down a little. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now. But wait a minute, while you're here, I wanted to ask you. Sorry, the others are waiting for me. Nozomi brushed off my questions and left without sparing a passing glance at me. That was fun, huh? Like the management sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start up a killing game. That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi? So she turned you down? So what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go off with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff? Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs his alone time with his pain. Needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure that's the best approach either. Don't worry. You get used to being hated pretty quickly. That's something I learned early on in my life. From my parents.
Hey!
Jeez, Shoma. The breakfast that day was tasteless as the atmosphere. Nozomi is doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let this get me down. Not when there's so much else going on. Alright, what should I do today? I got plenty of free time to fill up. Okay, so it's free time now. Metal Shop and Biolab. I can now develop traps and enhancements. The extinguisher level has increased. Oh, now I can explore new areas. Nice. Well, let's go check it out. Gaku is here. I doubt I can talk to the second cap guys. How can those guys from the other school be so eager to fight? Were they brainwashed or something? I mean, you agreed to fight eventually. Actually, before I start running around, the rec room, biolab, training room, classroom. No wait, where's the war room, infirmary, rec room, leisure lounge. Am I missing something? Am I going crazy? Garage, metal shop. Yeah, it was a metal shop, and what was the other one? Oh, there. Oh, I can't access the gym. Huh. I was wondering why I didn't remember seeing a gym. Well, let's see what I can do here. Metal fence level 2. Electrified fence. That sounds pretty good. Defensive device. That also sounds good. I have enough. I guess I'll make one of these. There you go. Spring trap. Oh. That is interesting. I guess I'll get... Yeah, I have enough stuff that I can do all of them. There we go. Now, the other one was the infirmary, right? No, biolab. That's the one I'm looking for. There we go. And this is to develop buffs, right? Attack potion. User gains attack +1. Desperation potion. Oh. Okay. I see, I see. I guess. Let me take a look at... Nope. Let me take a look at my report card. I guess I could hang out with Takamaru, see if I can take my grade to level 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You're here to use a gift-o-matic too? Actually, before I talk to him, I want to talk to Kako. I wonder what World Death is. Yeah, sure, why not? I came to make some underwear with the gift-o-matic. Some shiny leopard print briefs. Leopard print? That's quite a statement piece, don't you think? Suits me just fine. Do you think I go around wearing lame-ass tidy-whities? A man's gotta assert dominance from the groin out. He ain't got no spirit otherwise. That gave me the keyword sexy. Okay. Free time. Now they're all in their rooms and I can probably cannot talk to Nozomi. Kako's here, Shoma's here. Takamaru, Tsubasa, or I guess I'll talk to Gaku. Yeah, let's spend some time with Gaku. Yo, Takumi, let's have a party. Sure.
Huh?
Party? What kind of party?
Yeah.
Ah, just a party, bro. Who needs a reason to party? But parties are meant to celebrate something. Dude, you are so freaking clueless. A party is all about the ritual. You decorate the place real nice, lay out some good food on the table, and bam, that's a party. We can eat as much of our favorite food as we want with a ritual, Matic, so we'd be stupid not to party every day. But it's party time, bro! Help me out with the decorations! I can't keep up with his over-the-top excitement. I decided to ignore Gaku's hyper behavior and went back to my room. Jeez. I got a keyword party. More observation and more exploration. Goody. Bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the invaders might. Well then.
Oh,
Good night.
The day is almost over. I'm not at all tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do today. I guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. I got changed and went to bed, praying there wouldn't be any attacks during the night. Alright, day 32.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
He sounded so excited.
Prepare to spend it. Be ready to give your life.
There you go. Morning already. I should go to the cafeteria. Although I doubt she'll be there today. Alright. Oh, Kyoshika's in the hallway. Everyone is... No, wait. Yeah. I gotta talk to Kyoshika. Confound it all! Is this Lady Kurara's doing? Her mischief truly knows no bound. Hey Kyoshika, what's the matter? Somebody absconded with the holy Jumanji sword while I was in the bathroom. I let this lie last time Lady Kurara pulled this trick, but this time I really am gonna make my displeasure known. Wouldn't it be easier to just take the sword with you into the bathroom? Take her with me? Surely you jest, Sir Takumi. Such a thing would be the height of impropriety. Besides, I'd be far too embarrassed to think she was watching me do my business. I see. I think. But I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Excuse me, I must be going. Alright. I was wondering what she was gonna say. Uh-oh? Why uh-oh? Why do you say uh-oh, remake? Just as I thought, the original team from the school is just the original team from the school here today. Okay then. Ah, you mean Kyoshika? Yep. Nozomi did say she tried to keep the two groups separate. It only figures that she was not here. So not like I care of anything, but do these guys really train every morning? It's not like I care either, but yeah, I heard them going at it when I passed by the gym earlier. I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic though. You guys are talking an awful lot about someone you came out to care about. Oh, the sword being stolen? Ah, he had it right there. It was just Kurara messing with her. Seeing other people working hard really makes it feel like garbage, huh? Or is it just me? Whatever, man. Friendly only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts. Shoma? Shoma? Are you alright? Shoma? Oh, yes. Sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a moment. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from the lack of use. Either way, it's nothing serious. That sounds incredibly serious. Oh, he's back. Oh. It's melting again. Quick! Someone cut off his head. The revival medic will fix it when he puts him back together, right? Probably. Maybe. 50-50% chance? Is he okay? I don't know. You can't solve your problem with beheadings. But Mr. Genzaki barely contributes anything useful, even when his brain is solid. I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him. Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still. I mean, you're one to talk, Kima. It's true that Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. None of us were really sure of what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and left him to work it out on his own. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. I don't know what the hell is going on. You're asking if Shoma is okay, but when has he ever been okay? What now? We're still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. We can't let things continue as they are. How can I get to choose such different groups of people to get along? I guess I'll just have to try whatever I can on my own way. Nobody's in their room. Is Shoma still catatonic? Is he still a vegetable? Shoma? Okay. He doesn't want to talk. Tomorrow. I guess I'll hang out with Tsubasa. Hey Takumi, can I talk to you about something? Sure. Can you help me kidnap Takemaru? Kidnap?
Hey!
Why would you do something that insane? Are you guys fighting? No, everything's good between us. This is just about my curiosity as a mechanic.
Huh?
What do you mean? His class weapon is a motorcycle, right? A pretty incredible one too. Any mechanic would be curious after seeing that feat of engineering like that. But Takemaru won't let me get anywhere near it. He was like, the bike's a part of me. I'm not gonna let no girl mess with it. Sheesh, I'm so sick of this stuff guy act. I'm sure he's just embarrassed. He's more shy than he looks. My only option is to kidnap him. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get my hands on that bike. Hey, calm down, would you? After that, I frantically try to dissuade Tsubasa from her plan. She kind of loses herself when it comes to vehicles and machines. Yeah, I noticed. And I got a keyword vehicle. Technology went up by 6. Right now, they're all in their bedrooms, which I doubt I can interact with. Okay, I guess I'll talk to the room. I haven't talked to her in a bit. Hello, you psychopath. Wanna eat some snacks with me, Takumi? Sure. I hate eating full meals. I think I heard that, or I think I read that already. She only eats junk foods, and she doesn't want to eat nutrients because it will only keep her alive longer. Yep, getting old is as pathetic as a boring manga that just keeps going, getting published forever. It's better to burn out spectacularly than fade away. I think living a short, fleeting life is so cool. She thinks it's cool to neglect her body. I can't understand how she thinks. Oh, look, a bot. Bye, bot. And now I got the word cool. Dingy bonga, dinga donga.
Heady, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the will then.
Another day gone. And they've been going faster lately. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I get home, I'll be able to clear up with the Kara Nozomi thing once and for all, right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. So I ended my 32nd day on the Last Defense Academy.
Hey, Taki?
More Kara flashbacks.
What's up?
Did you get any chocolate today?
Is it
Chocolate?
Valentine's Day?
You know,
It is Valentine's Day after all.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
He's so dense! It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the difference between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Karua. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family, but after puberty hits, I was aware of the difference between us, alright? Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Kara and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year. I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
Oh.
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any. She
What?
left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh, she made it for her mom, okay.
Oh, it was for your mom. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care.
Oh,
Well,
tacky.
Technically, it wasn't just for her.
Oh,
Here.
there you go. Oh, that's cute.
For me.
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
Is he gonna... Of course he's not gonna notice.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. Alright. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you
I
want
have
to
to
give
get
me
you
something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
He really likes her promises, doesn't she?
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Shut up.
Alright, that was cute. But yes, he has no imagination. Though to be fair, let's face it, any guy his age who's in that position is probably not gonna catch the hints. He's biologically built in the body.
Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 33rd day of prepare to spend
33rd
another.
day,
Be
nothing
ready to
new
give
to
your
say.
lives to
And here we go. It's no surprise I dream about Kara again, the way she's been on my mind so much lately. It really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are. Though, no, alike is not the word for it, they're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. What if Nozomi is an alternate version of Kara? What is she doing here? Is it just a coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't gonna get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria or breakfast. Tsubasa is here. The only thing that's a bit annoying... oh, there you go. Morning, Takumi. Looks like we made it through another day without an attack, huh? Still not knowing when the enemy will attack next is pretty stressful in its own way. Sometimes I still feel nervous. I feel so nervous I could just... Try not to overthink it. Whenever the next attack comes, we'll deal with it. Just like we always have. I hope so. Gonna vomit again? He will. I will just wait to see if I could change her sprite and spare her from being the vomiting one. Oh, they're not. Everyone is here. Oh, something changed. Whoa, what are they doing here? Pop those eyes back into your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who'd just been caught peeping on his guests. Sir Takumi, surely you never do such a thing. That creaking in the wall last night, was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away. That he just used her sword to, you know. Oh, I'm actually curious now. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What does that mean? I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear, all of you. What's so important that we all need to be here? Shoma was acting strangely lately. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him. Shoma had another dream. One that unearthed a repressed memory. Another one. Okay. I don't know what you think you saw last night. Okay. No, I didn't. I mean, I started to click on Yugamo. What's all this stuff about dreams and memories? Does Shoma have some kind of special ability you didn't tell us about? We're here because of that shrimply little pill bug? Right, what's he want? What's all this about? Shoma unlocked a repressed memory. What's the deal with getting all of us together for this? Didn't we decide that was just a regular dream last time? Shoma's been acting weird lately. Maybe now he's going to explain why? Another dream memory. What was the first one again? I forgot it already. Yeah, it was the Kamakura Hospital. Is Shoma alright? A dream unlocked a repressed memory. I thought we resolved this issue already. Shoma had another dream. Okay. What's up with Shoma this time? Alright, Shoma. Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember something? Well, I thought we agreed that Mr. Genzaki's dreams were nothing but to worry about. He even said so himself. Well, it was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a fluke, but now it happened again and Shoma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it so we're all on equal ground and won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time. I'm sorry, I don't want it to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. And I hate conflict, more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing though? So what was your dream before? So was your dream from before actually not a dream? It really happened? Usually, when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that, I mean. They are both images in your mind, but there's a clear difference between the two of them. I'm sure you can tell the difference between dreams and memories. And I can, too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys mind filling us in on the lore here? Just shut up and listen, we don't get it either. What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again. Last time you said that you were hooked up to a freaky machine in a weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamukura? Lady Nozomi? Is something the matter? It's nothing. And those machines are the same ones that we got here, right? The ones that we can get working? Yes, I think that covers everything for my last memory. We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, or why they were both in the hospital and here at the school. Do you remember something that could help with that? Yes. I think that what I remember this time might explain a lot of it. This time, I remember why I was putting those machines at the Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment.
Experiment?
The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
What is it they were researching?
Do you remember?
And that part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remembered somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine. And they said something. Something about my blood.
Your blood?
It has to do.
I
Probably has to do with the
couldn't hear very
hemoanima.
well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
Special blood. You think it got something to do with hemoanima? But hemoanima comes from the infusers. Our blood just immediately uses to manifest it. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it? So your blood's different from regular people's, Shoma? So your blood's different from regular people's, Shoma? Have you got a crazy high midichlorian count or something? I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different anyway. How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about. Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway. There was one thing, right? There was one other thing, right, Shoma? Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one.
Oh?
It was all of you, too.
Oh. Yep, all of us are here.
What?
Wait, that's Ima. There's a person on the corner that's covered. You were all in those machines at the Kamakura General Hospital, just like me.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
But I'm not seeing Nozomi here. Yeah, I'm not seeing Nozomi. Dude, what are you talking about? Us in those machines? Would that include our group too? Yes, it wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everybody who's here was also there. You're crazy, man. First time I saw any of you was when I woke up in this academy. You're saying that we all met before and forgot about it? In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were put in those machines at a hospital. We are all part of an experiment there. Some time before I came to the school. But I never even heard of a Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it? Same here. I never go to the hospital. I don't have the money to spare on medical bills. And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister. You didn't have to bring me into this. Wait a second, I'm starting to understand the game now. You have a theory remake? See? It just doesn't add up. We couldn't have been there. Wait. What if this was after the invaders attacked the complex? When our powers first awakened? Oh? You're in a simulation? Well, C-Ray said that it wasn't it, right? As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I'd blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you. I don't think it's a simulation because they did that plot twist already in Danganronpa 2. When I came to, I was at the academy, with no idea how I got there. Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we passed out. But what if it's not the case? We may have spent weeks, or even months in that hospital first. And the gap in our memory would mean that would be none the wiser. Hey, yeah! That kind of twist happens in killing games all the time! It's possible though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories are true, then it's the only explanation. So then, what did they do to us while we were there? Some kind of research, right? Special blood. Maybe it is related to hemoanima after all. I think so too. That's the only thing we have in common, and... Oh my god, enough already! Kurara's shrill voice scattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us. You interrupted our training for this? To hear this piece of trash about his ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares about any of that? But this could be an important clue. We might even be able to find out more about Himoanima. But Shoma didn't remember any important details. If we can use this information, what's the point of worrying about it? Why are you even lending this why are you even lending his ravings any credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash. Consider this. Would understanding Himoanima better give us any practical advantages against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details. Unimportant? We're never gonna learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us? Nigo didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us and we somehow leaked it to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we accepted that this is for the greater good. We decided to give our all to win this war and worry about the details later. In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. We are completely... are those completely alien concepts to you maggots? I mean, look at you! Coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter! You've been given a mission, why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you. Huh? First, you refuse to fight. Then, you muddy the water further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit! Jeez, her face. I'm sorry, I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been about as powerful as spawn scum. And I'm finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now. Shoma began backing away, but Kurara stepped in to block his path. That self-deprecating act isn't gonna cut it this time. You need to be made an example of. What are you talking about, Kurara? Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's gonna do it. This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy, work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of all of them. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for, and I had enough of it. What happened to her? Kurara's always been mean, but she's totally blowing out her stack now. If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear. But I... And I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go. I don't want you here. Well, the thing about that is... Zip it! No excuses. Just go. Leave. Move out. Mosey. Shuffle off. Scram. Depart. Disappear. Get out! Get out, 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 get out! Hey, leave him alone, you... Gaku stepped in and grabbed Kurara's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next. He's gonna, like, hit him.
Get your filthy hands off me!
He is. Ow. Golly. Whoa, that was awesome! Combo! Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing can withstand those fields of fury. He can box? An Otsutsuki receives education in everything we need to enforce our will on society. Political, financial, physical, we can handle any conflict that come out on top. I am a member of the upper echelons for a reason, B-Brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute freaking paragon of refinement and excellence. And if any upstart peasants dare to defile my personal space, there will be consequences. Oh, damn it! You get yours when the revolution comes! Sorry, man, I wish I could help, but you know how it is. I don't hit girls, no matter how much they deserve it. Stop it, Kurara. Please, that's enough. So I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us. Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training, friends. Come, Lady Kurara. My wrath must be appeased. It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for now. I'll try to convince them, but it's gonna take time. Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am. Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated. I'm so sorry, Shoma. I never thought it would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking in any kind of social awareness. You all would have been better off if I'd never been born. Well said! Damn it, Ima! Brother dearest, I don't agree with him. The Tomato Lady really went ham on you, huh? He made you look like a gutter trash. He hit me! That psycho actually hit me! Even my dad doesn't hit me. I mean, how could he? I never met the guy. Is that a good thing? Those guys are really pissing me off now. Ain't no way we're gonna make things work with them. The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve our differences. It starts with a K, ends with an Ealing game. And that's totally still a genre with untapped potential. Narumi, just give her a rest, okay? I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened. Oh. The mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. We gradually filed out and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. I'm exhausted already, but there's still plenty of day left. I should try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack at any time. I gotta be ready when they do. Alright. I wonder if we can interact with Shoma at all in his room. No. I could have guessed. The only people I can really interact with right now are Darumi and Takemaru. I guess I'll check out what I can do in the library. I haven't really gone there yet. I came all the way to the library, might as well read something. The books on the shelf look interesting. Which one should I choose? I guess I'll go with Gem. And the Restraining Our Body Through Medicine. Sports of the Tokyo Residential Complex. I'll try reading this book today. The most popular sport in the Tokyo Residential Complex would be futsal. Being a sport that can be enjoyed on a compact court, it's perfect for the complex, where space is at a premium. Children kick the ball in a parking lot or in parks, dreaming of one day representing their city. Meanwhile, soccer, which is futsal is based on, loses players every year. That is because it's hard to find a space to play soccer. As the Tokyo Residential Complex continues to develop, sports that require larger amounts of space are forced to be set aside. Old world sports such as baseball, soccer, and rugby are currently on life support. I never knew soccer used to be so popular. I guess culture really does change. Yay, increase my mobility by 5. Reading study. Reading the same book twice will be enough to finish the book completely. Greatly increasing the grade. Okay, got it. This part is also very Persona-like. They're all in their rooms. War room. Yeah, I guess I'll just read again. Jam. Alright, finish this up. I'm still in the middle of this book. Maybe I'll read it to the end. Finishing this book increased my mobility by 10. Finally, grade up. Dingy donga binga bong. Ping pong kong kong.
Ready, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Alright. There weren't any enemy attacks today. I'm all worried about the state of things inside the school. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask, I hope we can at least get by without getting any more infighting. Before long, I drifted off into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome relief from all the problems plaguing my mind. Day 34. The days are going by pretty quick.
Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Prepare to
34th
spend
day.
another. Be ready to give your life.
There we go. Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. I wonder how everyone's doing today. Darumi is outside now. Yeah, I wonder when Shoma is gonna have his moments to man up. And I wonder what his class weapon is gonna be. Hey Takumi, beautiful morning, isn't it? Perfect day for us to start murdering each other, am I right? It's like everything we worked to build up is about to crash and burn. I'm so hyped. Crashing and burning. Yeah, that's a pretty good description about how it feels right now. Yep, they are over there. Alright, cafeteria, here we go. Sure enough, it's just our old original group here. Not that I expect to see the others after what happened yesterday. I knew it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and mayonnaise. It gives it such a greasy texture. Chocolate-covered bananas and fried shrimp make a great combination too. The sweet and spicy flavors are in constant competition. Ew. At least those two are happy. Gee, it sure is boring around here. I can't believe I've woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. I haven't woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. I just wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll cut my own head off, just for something to do. And the room is the same as ever. No one's waiting around hoping Nozomi will show up. No use waiting around waiting Nozomi will show up. Might as well just eat and get going. I ate a hasty breakfast and headed back to my room, not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. As much as this rift between the two groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm fully prepared, just in case. Oh yeah, another thing I haven't done. Upgrade my weapons, now that he mentioned it. It's the training room, that's where I can do that, right? Might be a good idea to just upgrade those two. Jumonji Slasher, Shigure no Mai. It's powerful, but it stuns the user. How about this one? And you Fatal Contagion. I need more science to be able to do that. This is actually... These are actually both pretty good. I guess I'll get Sacrificial Viper and then this one. There we go. Now, no zombie. Craft support tower. I need more social studies. Okay, I'm gonna level this one and this one because our turrets are pretty useful. Math. I need to increase my math and everything but gym, actually. Let's go with this one. This one. Now... I guess I'll level up. Nope. Oh, I'm kind of out of stay with me. There you go. Debuffs movement within a large area. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty much out of BP at this point. Okay, now that that's done. Where is Gaku? Okay, I can't interact with him right now. Parking lot? I haven't been there yet. I see. Sadly, the seat on this bus can't recline. Let me just check. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. I want to see the report card again. Math, science, and social studies. You know what? I'm gonna read a book. Raise the social studies up. It's way too low. Or math, actually. Yeah, math. I'll try reading this book. Probability of Theory and Fate. In the world of pure physics, events dictated only by probability theory are determined. Even if you make the right decision, no matter how hard you work, even if the gods make a bad roll on the dice, everything will be for nothing. The world is not fair. Most things are beyond control of human will. This doesn't sound like a math book. There's no reason to throw it all away. If you remain undaunted by the cruel fate and never give up, you will surely be blessed with the greatest roll of all time. The dice roll gods only smile on those who fight against unreasonable rolls. So don't let the unreasonable fate win, huh? Those are words I can take to my heart. I can take to heart. There we go. I don't know how that improved my calculation, but okay. Let's go read that again. There's a computer here? Search by author. Let's try Siri. Huh? There's a self-help book under his name. Okay, here I thought it was gonna lead to something. Alright, let's finish that other book. There we go. Finish it, and how much points do I get? By 10. Oh, I didn't actually level up. That sucks.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Yeah.
You never know when. Well then.
There you go. The hay has been hit. Another day with no fighting, either inside the school or out. But we haven't made any real progress either. Everyone's still as on edge as before. If the invaders attack when we're like this, we'll be able to fight them off. Somehow I don't think so. Nozomi said to give it more time. I hate sitting around doing nothing. I guess I should have expected this. Feeling frustrated and powerless, I lay down and allow myself to fall into a light, fitful sleep. Day 35. Bing bong.
Get ready for your 35th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready to give your...
I don't know, I just like the way he says the numbers differently. He kind of changes his inflection. I doubt there will be any new developments, but I should probably head to the cafeteria anyway. Why do I feel like he just jinxed it? Oh, Nozomi's outside. Does she still not want to talk to me? Nope. Run, Takumi, run! Oh, Takumi. I'm sorry, I don't have time to talk. I have to go meet Kurara and the others for our morning training. Of course. Man, isn't there any way that I can make this right? It's just Eito and Tsubasa now, huh? Looks like today isn't any better than yesterday. If anything, I see our team start to fall apart. The others know how to work as a team. I'll give them that. I know I'm not one to talk, but I wasn't really here yesterday either. I was up late in the workshop and ended up oversleeping. What about Shoma? How's he doing? Has anyone seen him since the incident? So far as I can tell, he's been holed up in his room the whole time. I figured that much. What's with Eito? It looks like there's something on his mind. Oh. Eito. Hey Eito, is everything okay? Do you still feel bad about what happened with Shoma and Kurara? Well, of course I do. It's not the only thing that's bothering me. I've been thinking about what we discussed before, and we need to talk about parallel universes. Huh? I've been looking into it in more detail, mostly by reading any relevant information in the library that the library has on the subject. The more I learn, the more I think about it. I feel like it's a more plausible explanation than we gave it credit for. Nozomi and your childhood friend really could be the same person, just from different universes. You're serious about this? You think Nozomi somehow crossed over from another reality? Actually, no. I don't think it's Nozomi who crossed over. You mean I'm the one from another dimension? Not just you, but all of us. Remember how we lost consciousness after our first fight in the Tokyo residential complex? Right before that, I felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion, or any regular dizzy spell. Maybe that's why that weird thing with Takumi was. It was more like the world was warping around me. I never experienced anything like that before. Yeah, I felt something weird too. Kinda like my body was being dragged away somewhere. Isn't it possible that what we felt was a sensation of crossing over to an alternate reality? An alternate reality? What? We just fell into another world out of nowhere? That's kind of a stretch. Slow down, guys. I have no idea what either of you are talking about. What is this parallel universe stuff coming from? It's just a theory you've been working on. It probably sounds pretty crazy, huh? Not at all. I actually think that too. I just never said anything until now because I thought no one would take me seriously. Huh? Really? I mean, no matter how you look at it, the school and the area around it are way too removed from anything we saw in the TRC. And when Shoma told us about the hospital and the weird machines, I thought that maybe that could be the reason why.
What if that's what the weird machines we got put inside were for? What if they're how we were sent from our world to this one?
Those machines sent us here? Yeah, maybe they're teleporters or miniature wormhole generators or something. Stuff like that happens all the time in superhero movies. We could like just be the what? Dang! Yep. I thought I could. Stuff like that happens all the time in superhero movies. We could be like just the next world over in the multiverse. But those are just stories. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in If this is a parallel world though, that makes getting home even more difficult. We can't do it on our own, that's for sure. I guess we have to wait and see what happens when we get to day 100. That's only if our parallel universe theory is correct. We should keep an open mind. I'll see you if I can come up with anything else. Thanks, I'll leave it to you then. Okay, but I'm pretty much convinced now. Multiverse all the way. Tsubasa was getting really enthusiastic about this. I tried not to say anything to encourage her. After we finished breakfast, I went back to my room. Parallel universes. Here we go again. No matter how much I try to dismiss it, the idea keeps coming back. All of us blacking out, the gaps in our memories, the strange machines. It all supports that theory, I guess. I feel like that's not the whole story, or maybe I just don't want to accept that it's true. What should I do for the rest of the day? I gotta be ready for the next attack, whenever that might be. Shoma's still in his room. Oh, I wanted to do the math thing, but Eito's not available right now. I'll hang out with Tsubasa. Actually, no, I'll make a present for Eito. That's better. I guess I'll try the book cover. I feel like Eito would like that. Let's see.
You truly understand me, Takumi.
Yay. Excellent, there we go, math leveled up. Oh, and the battery is low. Some at the door. I wonder what they want. Casually walked over to my door and opened it. Standing on the other side was probably the last person I expected to see. Oh, Nozomi. Sorry for disturbing you. No, it's... Suddenly face to face with Nozomi, I completely froze up. She must have picked up on how awkward I was feeling, and got straight to business. I need you to come with me. There's an altercation in the cafeteria. An altercation? Oh no, are they fighting again? What's it about this time? I don't know, 1 minute everything was fine, the next everyone was yelling at each other. It's probably nothing too important, but with how tense things are right now, it got out of hand really fast. I don't think I can stop them on my own. Alright, in that case we better hurry. Thank you, come on. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria. The moment we opened the door, we were assaulted with a wall of noise. You're all as insolent as you are incompetent. If you were government officials, I'd be rallying your I would be rallying for your immediate impeachment, resignation, and execution. Good thing we're not government officials then. Your anger is completely justified, Lady Kurara. To heartlessly steal away the fruits of your labor is unforgivable. In the face of such malfeasance, even the holy Jumonji sword trembles with outrage. Ew, too much information, Kyoshika. Keep your shenanigans with the vibrating sword to yourself. Hey, I am on your side, and just so everyone knows, these allegations of vibrating shenanigans are entirely false. Okay, what is everyone fighting about? Aren't you guys overreacting? It isn't that big of a deal, is it? I don't know about that, sweetie. Emotional responses are very subjective, you know. Like maybe if your whole family got tortured to death, you'd be real cut up about it, but I wouldn't feel a thing. Why is everything gonna be about death and torture with you? If you're trying to shock us, it ain't working. What's up, guys? What's going on? Takumi, I'm sorry. I tried to calm things down, but I couldn't stop them. I hate to admit it, but with my condition, I'm not very good at situations like this. Yeah. Get back to your sickbed, invalid. And Takumi, now that you are here, you can make yourself useful. I want you to bear witness. Bear witness? To what? I'm gonna expose the criminals hiding in our ranks and mete out sweet, merciless judgment. A criminal? Wait, what do you mean merciless? Look, I don't know what happened here, but I'm sure if we all take a minute to calm down. Oh, I'm perfectly calm. My pulse is at a steady 55 BPM. So, when I say whoever took my treasure from me will pay, you know it's not an emotional outburst, it's a promise. In the name of the old Suzukis, I will have my revenge. Okay, what happened here? Trauma? Nope. Hey, this has nothing to do with me. I don't know nothing about nothing. Oh, this yawn is making me feel nauseous. I can't do anything to stop them. I'm so pathetic. I'm sorry, Takumi. What a racket. I wish they would give it a rest already. What should we do? There's got to be some way we can help. Yeah, boy! The killing is finally gonna get started! Why is she so mad about this? This is going way too far. I don't hit girls, but if Kurara starts going crazy again, I'm not gonna be able to step in. You better ask Kurara what's going on, then maybe we can calm her down. Your anger is completely justified, Lady Kurara. Okay. Ask Kurara to explain what's going on. It's better you hear straight from her. Okay, what's your problem, Tomato Head? Can we go back a few steps, maybe? What's all this about a treasure being stolen? Fine. It pains me to relive the tragedy all over again, but I suppose you have the right to know. Somebody here, some wolf in sheep's clothing, ate all the curry I made last night. Huh? I put my heart and soul into it, taking great pains to get the consistency exactly right. Then I put it in the refrigerator overnight, tucked tight and safe from danger, or so I thought. Some miscreant gobbled up every last spoonful as if it was just some low-class slop. This is unacceptable! How's flaying sound for an execution method? Once you find the culprit, I'll peel them like a grape. I like it, let's go with that. You're going to flay someone alive for eating your curry? You have to understand, Kurara really likes curry. Like really, really. You could use a Faraday's constant worth of release, and it wouldn't be enough. And this batch didn't come out of the ratio-matic either. She wanted to make it by hand, using her traditional family recipe. Osuzuki curry is a dish that depends on precise heat management. Let it get too hot or too cold and the flavor completely falls apart. You have to supervise it constantly from start to finish, with the same care you'd use around a newborn babe. Each batch is as precious to me as if it were my own child, and now some low-down thief has taken it away from me! Snatching a child away in the dead of the night, truly a despicable crime. Weren't you always planning on eating this child, though? This is stupid. Oh, this over a little curry? I'm out of here. Ow!
You could leave, you pizza-faced cinder block!
Ow. He didn't do nothing. There's a galactic bazooka! The crowd goes wild! That's what that attack was called? Damn it! That's the second time you got the jump on me! Let that be a warning to you. Nobody's allowed to leave until the culprit is found and receives their punishment. But you're not actually gonna execute them, are you? Absolutely. It's just a shame that they'll be able to come back afterwards. In that case, how about we focus on really making it hurt? You'll make for a better punishment that way. We could, I don't know, chop them into little pieces and serve them in a new batch of curry. Enough with the gore, you're not impressing anyone. Wait a minute. You're talking about execution pretty casually, but you're not planning on using your Himo animal, are you? What else? Enemies of the Osuzuki family deserve the same treatment as the enemies of humanity we've sworn to exterminate. But Kurara, you're really not kidding, are you? You're gonna use your full power on one of us over a little curry? Well, don't go thinking we'll be taking it lying down. We're pretty strong too, you know. Great idea! Let's make it an ammo anima battle royale. I'll go grab our infusers. Guys, stop it. This isn't right. Right when we were on the verge of descending into an all-out brawl, somebody on the edge of the group raised their hand. Excuse me for interrupting, but it was me. I'm the culprit. I'm sorry. really, really sorry. Why do I feel like it wasn't him? Or maybe it was. Huh? Shoma? Did you hear that right? Did that little cockroach just confess? Shoma, what did you mean just now? Just what I said. It was me. I ate the curry Kurara left in the refrigerator. What? I'm guilty. You can do whatever you want with me. Flay me, slice me up, use your hemo anima on me, I won't complain. I'm just a burden on the school with absolutely no redeeming features after all. Shoma, are you serious? Of course, why would I lie? Anyway, you found the culprit, so now you guys can stop fighting. I see. Kurara took a series of slow, deliberate steps towards Shoma. How was it? Huh? You ate it, right? How did it taste? It was delicious. That's all. I might have forgiven you if you had something more interesting to say. Alright, let's get on with the playing. Go ahead. Feel free to turn me into curry too. At least I can finally be useful by providing nourishment for everyone. But why would you want... Very well. If you resign to your fate, no use wasting time. My sublime hemo anima will be the last thing you ever see. Kurara, no! Think about what you're saying. Hemo anima was created to protect life, not destroy it. We should have been using it on each other. Alright, Miss Goody Two Shoes, I get your point. How about we make it a one-on-one mock battle? That's fair, right? Mock battle? The Maggot and I will duel each other, no holds barred. He can defend himself or fight back however he wants. Is this how we get Shoma to awaken? I think we're getting Shoma to awaken. Golly. You can't accuse me of being unfair or unnecessarily cruel now. It's just a friendly little training exercise between squad members. One second. Verily, that sounds like a reasonable way to resolve things. But... Step forward, maggot! I want to finish this and get on with my day. But I can't. Shoma doesn't know how to use hemo anima. It wouldn't be a fair fight. He's a member of the Special Defense Unit, isn't he? If he hasn't taken the time to learn how to fight, it's his own fault. Unless you're offering to take his place, heck, why don't you all get in on the action? I'll slice you up and serve you to the invaders with fava beans and a nice shanty. You and War Army, I think it's time that you paid for being such a stuck-up jerk. Look at you, breathing heavily with a fiery look in your eyes. You're making me want to jump in and tear things up too. Hey! Back off, pretty boy, or you have to go through me first. Zounds! You will not threaten my comrades, sir. I swear on my sword, justice will be done. Looks like both groups are gonna wipe each other out after all. Not that I'll get involved either way. Brother dearest, stop making it worse. Please, everyone. I'm sure we can resolve this peacefully. Peace was never an option. All that's left to allow our destructive impulses to reign free. It's happening! It's finally happening! Yo! Viva killing! This is bad. At this rate, there will be no holding them back. If we start lashing out at each other, everything will fall apart. Any sense of order we build will collapse into complete madness. No. This war has always been nothing but madness. I'm starting to think that we all must be a little crazy too. Between the invaders, the hemo anima powers, the all too convenient technology around here, our senses of what's real or normal have become completely warped. If we lose our last semblance of sanity now, I don't think we can come back from that. Please, we shouldn't.
All of you, knock it off right now!
Oh. I hadn't meant to yell out loud, but at least I had everyone's attention. Damn, Takumi is angry now. Now that I started, I couldn't stop. The words came spilling out one after another. I know you've all got your issues with each other, but we can't start fighting amongst ourselves. That would be letting the enemy win. If somebody has to fight to resolve this, let's take it with the one-on-one duel. Just Kurara and Shoma. Huh? But Shoma can fight.
Hey!
I'm not suggesting that we throw him right away. I'd like some time to get him ready. To get him to a point where he can fight. Sir Shoma is the one at fault here. You're in no position to make demands on his behalf. No, that's fine with me. It is? How much time does he want? Teaching Shoma to fight won't be easy. Then again, a time limit would help motivate him. This being such a pressing matter, you shouldn't expect too much. Perhaps 2 or 3 days at most. 8. I'll wait 8 days. Are you sure, Lady Kurara? Even weekly manga series don't make the readers wait that long for the next part of the story. 8 is the Osazuki's lucky number. It never steered us wrong, in business or in life. But that's the maximum, okay? If there's an enemy attack before then, I win by default. No questions asked, understood? Alright, I can live with that. And another thing, this isn't just between me and Shoma, it's a battle for supremacy amongst our two teams. Let's make it more interesting. Winner's side can order the losers to do anything they want, no questions asked. Wait, when you say anything? I mean anything. Those are my terms. Take them or leave them. So that's what she was aiming for. If I want extra time, I got no choice but to accept. Then it's decided. Kyoshika, they got 8 days. When's their time limit? Oro? Today's day 35, so 8 days away is 5, 3, carry the 1. Day 43. I was just going to say that. There's nothing wrong with my math skills. Addition is not my forte, that's all. Well, my little dung beetles, it looks like your fate will be in my hands very soon. I cannot wait to have you beneath my heel, where you belong. Oh boy. Kurara stormed away, her piercing high-pitched laugh echoing down the halls long after she left. Hey, get back here! I didn't agree to any of this! Anything we want, huh? I have so many ideas already. Confound it all. If it weren't for the addition, I'd make a fine mathematician, I assure you. Yugamo and Kyoshika followed soon after, but Nozomi stayed a little longer. Are you sure about this? She's gonna hold you to that promise. Well, it was not a promise. Takumi said it all on his own. He will never stand up in court. I think it was the right decision, though. It was the only way to stop the fight from breaking out right here and now. That would have been fine with me, of course. Brother dearest, if you can't say anything nice, I'll see what I can do to calm Kurara down, but I don't know if it will do any good. Once she fixates on an idea like this, it's hard to talk her out of it. With one last apologetic look, Nozomi left her to join her friends. So we're really doing this. Well, I know we got 8 days, but still. 8 days max, remember? If the invaders attack before, then we take the L.
Hey!
We gotta get Shoma ready ASAP. That tomato head will be seen starved before she knows what hit her. Sounds like a tall order to me. You really think you can beat her, Shoma? Not really, no. Now I'm seeing stars. Whether it's 8 days or 800 years, I would be just as useless as ever. I'm not built for fighting. I'm just some kind of defect. It's better if you don't expect anything from me. I'm afraid you don't have much of a choice. Maybe just think about it for today. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to, but you're the only one who can prevent a disaster here, Shoma. Like I said, think about it. Oh boy. Alright, I guess I can do that much. Oh boy, now Shoma has to finally step up. We decided to leave things like that for today and went back to our rooms. By the time I've noticed, it was already dark outside.
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the invaders might attack, so well then. Good night.
Never expected anything to I never expected everything to come down to a duel between Kurara and Shoma. If he can win, great. I seriously doubt it's gonna happen though. And then there's that stuff about having to follow their orders. No, I can't get distracted about white Fs. It will only make things worse. Doing my best to shut down those troubling thoughts, I got into bed and forced myself to sleep.
Rise and shine!
Alright, we're gonna have to leave it at here today. There's some other thing that just came up that I need to do. But interesting. Now we're gonna finally have Shoma do something useful. So yeah, hopefully we'll finally get to see Shoma's Emo Anima next time. Alright everyone, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic night. Like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube and follow us live on Twitch. So see you all next time. Bye bye.